Hi everyone. Hi. Today we have met to start clear pattern of practice leaders initiative and shortly introduce preparation course for ISTQB certification. But before it starts, I would like to make a little input for this introduction and we'll perform a few votes. We'll see how would it be performed. So, what the practice leaders is? Who can answer? Yeah, just a couple of words.
You know something new.
Okay, and at least the last one. Great. Okay, so my understanding is pretty simple. Who is using torrents? Torrents? Yeah. Not in Ciklum. Not in Ciklum. Okay. So same here. You can, download the knowledge, but yet you should be ready to share your ones. So I guess this is the main concept of practice leaders initiative. Also, one more question: who sent an email to feedback key? Okay, great. I don't know, just for empty mail. It's okay. It's fine. +1. It's fine also. So I have a good news. There are 14 people who joined Quality BL group, and I guess those of you who didn't do that by this time, please do it through the webmail client. I guess it is possible only to do it through it. And by the way, who did join Quality BL group? Okay, thank you. So now we will perform a few votes. We will not perform few votes. So those of you who was who were present at presentation, primary presentation of practice leaders project, saw this schedule, and it was a little bit extended since that time. So I would like to just raise a hand for each topic, and we will just see how many people are interested in, and are there any topics that are not included here. So first one is ISTQB certification course. Just who is interested in? Raise a hand.
What level?
It's the preparation course.
What level?
Okay, Kate will tell about ISTQB certification more daily. Okay, then next course, reading club. Who is interested in reading club? Who likes reading?
What is reading club?
Reading club includes Anne Johansson has book, Guide to Advanced Software Testing, and I guess you will read chapter by chapter and discuss this, what was written there and how it is understood. And so next topic is test automation with on Java with Selenium Grid. Who is interested in? It is not local topics. It can be deviated in some other topics since it will start but for now it's just an intro. And the last one, planning for May, performance testing with G-meter. Okay, now I'm giving thank you. I guess you see what your friends and guys sitting next to you are interested in. So I'm giving a word to Kate. She will tell you about the preparation course for ICTB certification.
Hi everyone. We will talk further about ICTB certification and a little bit about reading club, what this activity are planned for and why we propose you to participate in these activities. During a couple of minutes we will talk about why certification is necessary. We will compare the most spread certification in testing. I will tell why I decided to pass ICTQB and why this certificate but not others, because you know there's lots of certificates. And of course, I will tell you a little about main area that you should know for passing foundation certificate in ICTQB. And of course, benefits of certification, and after the certification part, we will talk a little about reading club and why we are proposing it to you. So, why certification is necessary? There are 10 main reasons why it's necessary. I will not stop on each of it, I will tell you a little brief about it. First of all, you know, when you've got the certificate, you promote yourself. It's easier for customer to find out the level of your knowledge and to decide why they should choose you. And you know that often organizations try to reduce cost and reduce level of salaries. The certificate probably you will not see this problem if you have passed certificate, but you might, since a certificate is, you have the certificate, you know, it's good, and probably the reduce of your salary will be less than other person on the same project. I will not stop a lot on it. Everyone knows why certificate is necessary. It's up to you if you want to get it or you do not want to get it. And let's talk about the most spread certificates. First of all is International Software Testing Qualification Board, ICTQB. The secondary is Quality Assurance Institute, and it's ISAP, International Software Quality Board. And less spread, you see the third and fourth position, and you see the number of certificates that are now exist in normal world. This statistic was taken for the previous year, so today the number of certificates is even higher. And let's compare the two most spread, the first one and the second one, the ICTQB and the ISAP. What is actually the difference between these two? Let's talk a little about ISAP. It's old organization, it's a British organization, it was created in 1990, so it's like lots of experience. And first of all, they had only two levels, the foundation level and the advanced level. And in 1998, they decided to add one more level, this intermediate level, and to split the advanced level into two. Because it was very hard for testers to pass exam and to know all the things that the analyst and the test manager should know. So they decided to split into two separate areas. So this is why they've got two levels, and at the end you had to pass one to get the ISAP certificate. ICTQB. It's first of all, it was created in Austria, but now it's not one organization. It's a spread organization. It consists of 45 countries, and it's very widespread among the world. Very popular, even British, although they had its own ISAP, but still. Company in British prefer to take persons they've got ICTQB certificate. The interesting thing is if you want to, even if you have knowledge to get the advanced level, you are not allowed to pass the exams till you get the foundation one. So if you want to get the advanced level certificate in ISAP, you have first to get certificate of foundation level, the intermediate one, and then you can pass the exams for advanced. And the same for ICTQB. If you want to go to get the advanced level certificate in, for example, test analyst, test management, or technical test manager, you have to first pass foundation level exam. So this course is proposed to you for preparation to pass foundation level exams. Why ICTQB? When I faced with the problem, I want to get the international certificate. I did lots of investigation and tried to find out if there exist any courses or which exams I am allowed to pass in Ukraine. I've got to say that there are no legal courses in post-Soviet countries for passing international certificates. You could pass exams here. But first of all, you have to connect with the office in Germany, and they will tell you what the date is the most nearest to you. You could pass exams here in Kiev, in Kharkiv, in Donetsk now, and I think in Zaporozhye. The latest one, but before this year, you were allowed to pass exams only in Kiev and Kharkiv. And before this year, they proposed to pass exams only for ICTQB certificate. But now, you are allowed to pass ISAP exams in Ukraine too. Why ICTQB? Because it's easier to prepare yourself. In any site on the internet, you can find out the syllabus. That is the guide that was delivered to you from ICTQB, where you got all the things you should know, even short description of the topics that will be on the exams. There are lots of communities that are connected with ICTQB to ask a person which books you should choose, what you should read. Lots of people could suggest you what you should read, and it's easier to prepare because you know the number of persons that got this certification is higher than any other certificate. And it's very good because the person that is connected with ICTQB here in Kiev is one guy from Materialize, and it's very easy to connect and to talk with him directly. And it's nice to have at the end. Which is the main area that exist and what you should know for getting foundation level certificate. It is actually the basic knowledge that every QA should know. I thought that it will be very easy for me when I try to pass this exam because I actually thought that my knowledge of English is even higher than advanced. But when I tried to, I decided to learn and prepare myself to attend these exams, I found out that I've got gaps in different areas because I did not face with all the areas that I acquired at passing this exam to get my work. And it's very interesting because when you prepare yourself to these exams, you know, you learn lots of areas and you could improve your work with this knowledge. It's very interesting for me and very useful was test management and tool support of testing. These two areas was very, very useful for me, and that's why I propose to you guys, let's learn and it will be definitely very useful. Even if you do not want to get a certificate, this knowledge will be very useful. I promise. Why? What is the benefits? Why? It's very easy. You know the gaps in your knowledge. Your knowledge are synchronized. You're making your mind on each area, you know. What should you do in different situations? You are given the templates of different activities. You are, according to standard, you will know how to create this plan, how to create a strategy. What are the different strategies? What are the benefits of different strategies? What is better? What is the better way to perform the testing? And how to create good test suite, and how to give good feedback for customers, how to track all the activities while you are testing something, your project, I mean. It's question time. Wait for a moment. I will tell you a little about Reading Club. And the book that we will read during our testing activity, during our practice leaders activity, is Advanced Software Testing. This book is presented to us and proposed to us by ICTQB. You had to know all the content of this book for passing advanced level exams. And it's very useful for you when you're preparing yourself to foundation level. Why it's interesting, if you will read the feedback about, if you will search using Google and read the feedback about the book, you will find out that it's got very high rating, and lots of testers recommended this book to read to any person with any level of testing. It's helping you to generalize your knowledge very much, and it's good to improve yourself based on the topics in this book. So that's why, parallel with preparation to the certificate, we propose you, even if you do not want to participate in the certification, please enter Reading Club and read this book with us. It will help you too. But I got to say that this is the advanced area, so while reading this book, the person that wrote this book, keep in mind that you already got the foundation level. So you know the foundation of testing, so it's higher than the foundation, and you had to know the basis for reading it. But still, if you do not know the basis, that means that you should read deeper. So this book won't be enough for you. You will read a little bit, for example, the chapter from the book, and you had to search on your own and to find the basis, or you had to read the basis and then read the chapter. So that's all. Thank you guys, and if you have questions, welcome to ask. It's time.
Is it possible?
What does it cost to pass the exam?
You had to. The fee for exam is 225 euro for Ukraine, of course. When I did search in the internet, in America I got to pay $200 for passing the exams. Yeah, and when I talked with our HR, they told me that the customers that we have are ready to pay for the exam. If you attend courses, you have to talk with your customer, and customers are very welcome you to go to these courses, and they even ready to pay for exam.